Alright, hello everyone, welcome in. We are here. We're gonna play some, we're gonna start the stream off by playing some battle chess. So we have 3 battle chess games and 1 Chinese battle chess game. So we're gonna be starting off with 2. Not sure we'll get to the second one today. Because not good at chess. I know the rules, but I am not good at chess. So, yeah, so it might take us a whole stream to get through a game, or might take us 2 streams to get through a game. But we will see. So there are so total 4 games. The combat chess may not stream, so that one might be kicked off the list. And then the Chinese battle chess, I have to take some time to actually learn the rules and how to play and that stuff. So we'll be seeing that for a while. So what we do, this is the first stream for the short game stream. So we do battle chess this week, and then next Friday we'll do something else. Probably gonna end up doing Duke Nukem 1. And then the following week we'll go back to battle chess, and then week after that we'll do whatever is next on the list. And so on and so forth. Snow? We didn't get any snow here. Well, we did get snow here, but only snow in the grass. It's still a little too warm for snow here. I hope you're enjoying the snow. But yeah, so welcome to stream Duncan Facts and Jimmy Colorado and everyone else who is lurking. And then later on today, we'll do more Terraria, so sometime in a couple hours or so, 2 or 3 hours, we will move over to Terraria. And then, yeah, that'll be it for today. And then Saturday and Sunday, we'll be doing some more Giant Alliance 2. We'll finish taking over Mona, or Le Mona, or something like that. We just have to take care of the Kingpin. And then that sector, town will be done. So we'll be, then we'll head west to the next town, I think. And we'll do that. And then we'll continue on with capturing these towns. So I'll be off next week, so there will be streams all next week. I don't have the schedule yet for that. Except for next Thursday, obviously, for the holiday. But there will be streams the rest of the days. So we'll play a lot of Terraria and Giant Alliance 2. Probably mostly Terraria. Yeah, let's head into it. We will turn the music off briefly. There is no music in the game, but there is an opening music that we have to listen to. But other than that, it is the sound effects. So let's go and see that. And then actually need to start the game. And we'll swap our scenes. One. That's better. Yeah, we can look at the manual. We won't go over the entire manual because a lot of it goes over on how the pieces move and stuff like that. We'll go over the lore. There's actually lore in this game. So we'll go over the lore and then, yeah, we will play the game. This one is like kind of an actual application, so it's not an actual PDF. So we can definitely turn the music on for this. If there's no music in the manual. Just let me know if the music is too loud. I can turn it down. Yeah, so we should go over like playing battle chess. The white pieces colored red, and then battle chest move first. To move a piece, click on the square, and the piece stands with you with the left mouse button. Then the square you want to move to is the destination square does not flash. When you point to it, then the piece cannot legally move there. If you change your mind after clicking a piece of square, you will want to move to a different piece, and if you click again the piece of square to deselect it and start over. After the pieces walk over to the square, you select it, and it will be black tone. The battle chest, the black pieces are colored blue. If your opponent is a human, use the same technique to move the piece you wish. If your opponent is the computer, it will think for a few seconds depending on the level menu, and move the chosen piece. Then play the alternates back and forth between the red and blue until there is a checkmate or stalemate ending the game. When a pawn reaches the 8th rank, a window will appear in the middle of the screen. Clicking on one of the pieces in the window will promote your pawn. To perform an uncommon move as discussed in the manual on page 39, move your pawns into the square directly behind the enemy pawn. Pawns will know what to do after that. Yeah, when the king is in check, the cursor will change to a check icon that will change back to normal when the king escapes check. The king is in check and cannot escape. The checkmate occurs as discussed on page 1553 of the manual. When this happens, the piece will be forced the king into checkmate and automatically move and capture the king. You got the menu. To make the menu bar, hold down the right mouse button. The menu bar will appear at the top right of the screen while still holding down the right mouse button. Move the mouse pointer up in the menu you want to select. The menu will drop down from the menu title when you point to it. Keep holding down the right mouse button and drag the mouse down to the option you want to select. Then release the right mouse button. The option will be selected. If you don't have a mouse, press the F1 key to make the menu appear. And then use the right, left, up and down arrow keys in the keyboard to navigate to the menu options. Press Enter to select an option. You got load game and save game and new game. Those are pretty self-explanatory. Set up board. As you set up the pieces on the board however you wish. To test your strategy, play classic chess problems or just to give yourself another queen you are behind. This is basically a cheat menu. If you can move the pieces around by clicking with the left mouse button on the piece you want to move, and then moving the piece where you want to go. Finally, clicking again on the left mouse button to drop the piece there. To move a piece, click on it with the left mouse button and move it to the edge of the board and drop it off by clicking again with the left mouse button. The other pieces, click on the left mouse button on one of the pieces displayed on the side of the board and move it where you want to place it. And click again with the left mouse button to drop it onto the board. When it's up the board, three menu options are available. You can call up the menu bar in the usual way, holding down the right mouse button, clear board, restore board, and done. The tutorial starts 25-minute cartoon tutorial in which each chess piece comes out of the board to demonstrate its own characteristics and play. From basics to some life strategy and history. If you want to skip ahead to another piece, hold down the right mouse button. Select a different piece in the menu. The rest of the tutorial, hold down the right mouse button and click on done from the menu that appears. You quit battle chest. Force to move, to force the computer to move without thinking. You can undo a mistake, which will be handy. Alright, you can replay as many moves as you want. And this is the hint option to allow battle chest for hint. So I'll allow you to suggest a move. And be warned that battle chest suggests the move will make it playing at level 1. This move may not be the best possible move for your strategy. Then we have sound on and off. So there is not much music. There's only music in the I guess the title screen. Then you can swap between the 2D or 3D board. We'll be sticking with 3D board for this. And then you got the human and computer players. And then the level menu, novice, set the computer to the easiest to beat. Novice level will take the shortest amount of time to think and will occasionally make some critical mistakes. Level 1 and 9, the higher the level, the more time the computer takes to think. More time means the battle chess has more time to find a better move. It will correspondingly play a better game of chess. If you wish, you can set the battle chess to think at any amount of time. The number you enter will be the maximum amount of time battle chess to think from 1 minute to 10,000 minutes. Battle chess will move before this time limit is up. Alright, I think that's pretty much all we're going to go over. Serial, we have the basic of chess, which we will understand. I'll explain the moves if you're not familiar with chess, I can explain all the moves when I make them. And the ways that the pieces can move. The king is pretty much a defensive unit, so you really can't do anything with it. And the queen is your most powerful piece. You got a couple rooks and the bishop, the knight. And then the pawns. And so the pawns can only take things diagonally. What are you about to end passing? I am not familiar with this strategy here. There's one method of attack that occurs in one other situation when an enemy pawn moves 2 squares forward, bypassing one of your attacking pawn. This can happen on an enemy pawn's initial 2-space move. On the following turn, your bypass pawn has the option of capturing the opposing pawn, even though it is not as diagonal from yours. Your pawn merely advances diagonally 1 square, moving into the square directly behind the enemy pawn until the enemy pawn has already moved 1 square. The opponent pawn is captured. This move is called an in passant. A front turn meaning in passing. Not a required move. There may be times you may not want to take your pawn. Okay. So the pawn makes you 2 move. So if you get that into range, then you can do. Okay, so basically, if you get a pawn in deep enough, you can take over that piece. Take your opponent's pawn in this situation. If you don't take your opponent's pawn at that time, you may not repeat the impassant with the same enemy's pawn. Impassant only occurs when the enemy pawn makes 2 squares at an event, and which occurs once per pawn in any game. If you turn data, for example, you cannot follow through an impassant. Okay. So basically, you have to already be there, so it's very rare that that'll ever happen. Then you can promote your pawn with the other side of the board. Important about your pieces in castling, which is used to defend your king. And check and checkmate. Check means that there's a move that you can make to protect your king. And checkmate means it's game over. Yep, so then it goes over types of moves, the starting moves that you have. Yeah. Going for a goes to tutorial. And it has the beginning and middle and end. So basically, for the beginning game, you want to move your pawns out so you can get your other pieces out. Hey, there's the kind of dude, recommend. Oh no, this just happened to be the first short 5-hour game. Turned out to be battle chess. But yeah, you can say it's not for December. And then the middle game is basically try to get your pieces of magician to take over enemy pieces. And set up the end game for checkmating the king. Okay, so that is the manual. But it just happened that actually the first couple games, the first 3 games would be DOS related, and we also have a Windows 3.11 game, which is why I'm not sure we'll get that to run. I wouldn't say Windows 3.1, it's probably like a Windows 95, 98 game that looks like Windows 3.1. So yeah, let's go and pause the music here. And we're gonna listen to the awesome soundtrack this has. Hello there, Crippus Grenade. Welcome in. Thank you for the 16-month sub. Very much appreciated. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, and happy Friday to you too. It's going good. I'm on vacation for the next week, so yeah, there'll be more streams and taking it easy as well. But yeah, let's start some battle chess. And you're gonna watch me suck at chess. And the lovely PC speaker sound. Yeah, even though they say 88, 89, the GOG version I think has an EGA release, which was released later. I believe that was released in 1994. Alright, so that is enough of that. So yeah, there we have. We're gonna play some chess. We'll turn on the custom soundtrack here again. Because there's no music here. There's some sound effects. Alright, so you can see here, it automatically set to level 1. And then you can obviously run through this in the manual, you have the sound, the 3D board, and then there you got all these options. And save it in the middle if we need to. Most likely we'll just finish the game or on. Because it's not going to take very long to play one game. Let's move. So we got animated chess. Move it one. Actually, we can put the king in check. But do I want to do that? Oh, we won't lose this piece. Let's do it. I knew he was gonna do that. I was hoping that he would put his bishop out there or something. Alright, so we're gonna move you back one bishop to move diagonally. Only diagonal. Okay. No, I don't want to do here. I can't move my knight here. So he's here, so he can actually... Can't take out my pawn. Ah, hey there, Commodore Crash, welcome in. Yeah, I played this as a kid too. Yeah, I played this when it came out. I actually played this quite a bit. This is how I actually learned to play chess. This and Chess Master, what is it, 3000 I think, or 2000? Alright, so he can go here, or he can go here. And if he goes here, my king can take him. So, not concerned about that. Yes. Okay, you're gonna move there. I could move you here. He's moving there to protect the king. To move you. See if we bait him into baiting him into moving this knight, but I can't bait him. So let's see here. What do I want to do? Actually gonna move my king here. The castling move here. It's the only time you can move the king 2 squares. And the rooks are very slow in this game. Like one of the slowest moving pieces. So we have to move them all the way across the board. It's kind of slow. Yeah, I have the same problem here, especially with the knights and stuff. You're not sure which square they're on. Yeah, it looks like the thing, right? Yeah. So maybe I'll move the rook here. That's one move. We're really out of moves here, other than trying to cause a massive amount of pieces lost here. Really can't move this guy anywhere. I'm gonna move the rook over one. But more likely that the king gonna castle. So, be careful here. The queen's moving. So, what do we want to do here? I have a couple options. But most likely, the queen is going to try to take this bishop. So I gotta move him somewhere. So we're gonna move. Actually, you know what? Instead of moving the bishop, I can move this pawn up, which will prevent the queen from actually taking that move. If the queen does take that move, I'll take the queen out with my pawn, right? Oh no, I made a mistake. Yeah, queen, you can't take my knight. That was a mistake. But we can undo our move. I think that's 2 moves. Moving that up is not good. So we need to move you down. What was I originally gonna do? Oh, you're gonna take the knight. And I'm gonna take his knight. Off with the hands. And off with the heads. And the legs. Alright, so the queen. Ooh, well. I gotta think here for a second. The queen will most likely take this pawn. Let's do that. I don't see anything else. We have the bishop. Let's take the pawn here, I think. The pawn will take the knight. This ought to be interesting. I knew this was gonna happen. There goes that. So, the queen can take the rook. I have a couple options here. I can move the king, and the queen takes the rook, and the king will take the queen. Or I can sacrifice my queen, and have my bishop take the queen. Or I can bring my knight back here. And then they'll lose the second knight, and then I can take the queen. If they decide to pursue that path. Okay. So I think the best option is going to be to move the knight. Okay, the knight is the least of the strongest pieces. So let's move the knight here, and yeah, let's see what happens here. See if the queen decides. Oh, the move I did not expect. I'm gonna take my rook. So we're gonna back that up and that's not good. Not expecting that. I'm gonna lose a rook no matter what, I think. Because I'll probably end up taking this rook instead. But this guy is protected. This rook is protected, I can take it with my queen. That will force the queen to make a move. But Either he'll sacrifice his queen, or he'll go to a different strategy. I need to get rid of that queen. Force the queen to move. If I move my bishop there, then I have to worry about this guy. And maybe here. This will be here. Take that, which is not gonna make because the king would take it. I think I'm gonna move my knight here, which will force them to make a change to the bishop. Let's see what he does. Oh boy. Push you back. Queen is kind of not in a good spot to do anything. So this guy can go. I want to force him to move him up. Let's do that. Let's see what happens here. The only downside of this will make my queen's kind of stuck where she's at. Let's go and do that. Now we can take, well, who won't take? Now you're gonna move back. Okay, kind of have them on the defensive. This queen here is gonna be a big problem. So I can move my pawn up. Let's do that. The pawn will probably take out my pawn. Oh, they're not gonna move it up. They're not going to take it. Interesting. Was not expecting that move. Was not expecting that move. Now I could take his pawn. The queen will only have one. I move my queen up. The only way the queen can actually go, two ways. No, one way. Only square is freebie up here. I mean, if I take him out, then he can move up one, but I can still take him out. I'm not concerned about the pawn situation. This queen is a problem. And I can make her move back here. Unfortunately, I can't move my bishop here, unfortunately. I would move my bishop here. I'm gonna see if there's some way to get to the square, but there's no way. No way. We'll take the pawn. Okay. Kind of figured that he could be moving in. So now I think I can move my queen. Either move my queen or the bishop. I guess move the bishop probably better. Yeah. I think the only spot the queen can move is... It really doesn't matter what the queen moves. The queen's gonna be dead. gonna sacrifice. Potentially sacrifice my bishop here. So we'll see what the AI is gonna do here. Unless there's a move that I'm missing here. This guy can't really do anything. You can move down to protect the queen. But it doesn't matter. Oh, I did not expect that move. Okay, interesting. Oh, my king is in check. I need to move. Hey, the deviant fish, welcome in. Oh no, it took my knight. I can't undo that. The knight's gonna be dead no matter what. Oh, I'm losing at the moment. Alright, so I want to move. I do have a plan if they decide to keep the queen though. Force her back into hiding, hopefully. We're gonna take that eye guy out. Ugh. I'll get rid of that queen, dude. Definitely gonna be key, because that's the only piece that they've really been using. Yeah. If the queen was thinking of taking one of my pieces, they're not going to be able to do it. That queen is wrecking me, man. I can't make any moves. Well, can force the king in the check if I want. Not sure what I'm gonna do here. Let's move here, I guess. Okay. Alright. I will take this piece, I guess. Try to. I think that one of the pawns anyway. Oh, it's gonna be the death of the queen, I think. And I think it's the only option I have here. And then the knight's gonna come and take it. The knight's gonna come take my queen. And then the knight's gonna take my queen. Oh my. Well. So I'm thinking moving up here, and either A, he'll take me, or I'll take him. And well, I think the only option he has will be to take this. He might castle here. Oh, I didn't realize you could get that other rook. I'm gonna have to undo that move. I can protect my rook. No, he's sliced. Alright, that's I think those back. I'll force the knight to move. I don't think anything can get this rook. We'll see what we decide to do here. I might take my bishop out. I don't have a choice in this matter. Don't have a choice in this matter. Oh, I think I might be losing this one. Might be losing this one. Got both my rooks. Hey, Dallas here at the line. Welcome in. Yeah, pretty cool game. He is dead. Alright. Yeah, they have 4 high-end units. I only have 2. Right, make that. But the problem is we got that other bishop, so I can't take the pawn out with the rook. I'll move you here. The plan for my next move. I'll do the castle thing. I'll move you up. Okay, wasn't expecting that. We're gonna move you back. Because we don't want the pawns to get... Don't want the pawns to make it the other side of the board. That would be very bad. I think I'm gonna lose this game. Yeah, rooks move so slow. Where are you going, buddy? Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I see exactly what you're trying to do here. If I move you here, I'll be fine. Yeah, am I taking over this guy? Alright, so... You can't go diagonal, so that's good. I can leave that book there. And move you up here. Can't take him out because you have that bishop. And we can force him to move this bishop. I'll force you to move. So I think I'm gonna move my pawns up and try to lock him into place. Well, we'll see what the computer decides to do here. I don't see any other moves I can make. Actually, can't take his pawn up to the with that rook there. So I need to move this guy up 2 squares. You love how the castles have the same graphics as the eyes before the sewers and dungeon boss. Yeah. Alright, so he's gonna let me take this bishop. I think. Well, we're gonna move back. up one, I guess. Okay. Well, I can move you up one, and either the, I'm assuming the pawn will take him. I don't have another choice. There's no way I'm gonna win this. I don't have enough units. My options here are limited. Let's take you. Yes, I know there's a secret, but not really want to use hints. I want to try to beat this legitly here. Stab me to death. Alright, so now I can move my rook up and take this pawn out. Okay. And now we're forced him to move the bishop. I'm surprised that you're gonna move him back. I thought they would just move the bishop. Alright, so I can put you in check. And what would they do? He would have to bring his rook down. To block it. That might be the best play here. Let's do it. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Because the bishop's gonna come and get me. So I'll have to move back. Oh, I'll have to do that move. There you get to watch the bishop beat my rook. Yeah, we're gonna do that move. I'm gonna have to move. Oh yeah, I forgot how to take out the strong pieces. Without losing any of mine. That's the big secret here. Oh, they put me in check again. Oh, I'm gonna move you back. Oh, can't move you here. So he's gonna take out my pawn, probably. I am probably very close to being checkmated here. I can't move this rook at all. Yeah, I can try to force you to move. Trying to do this with I can move the king here. Force him to move the bishop. Or you can put me in the chat, one or the other. Or just move him over. Okay. I'll move you up, I guess. Oh boy. I'm in trouble. I can take the pawn, but then the rook will come and get me. I'm gonna do a power move here. They might lose 2 pieces if they don't want to move the bishop. They're either going to lose the bishop or the rook, I think. Oh, I can't move him because I'll be in check. Can't move here? Why can't I move here? Oh, because of the bishop. So if he takes the rook, I can take that. See what he does. Or it might put me to checkmate. He's gonna walk all the way over here. Shot. I'm gonna lose my rook. I don't think there's any way to save it. The only option I could use my rook is to move it here, which ain't gonna do me any good. Okay, we move my rook because of him. So my rook is gonna go bye-byes. They're dead. It looks like we're going to lose here. Looks like we're going to lose. Take these 2 pawns out, but this pawn can go all the way down. They pretty much got me checkmated. Just a matter of time now. I don't have any pieces. I'm checkmated. What the rook? Kill my king. £1, 1 fist pound. He's dead. He's dead. Check and mate. Game over. Okay, we have our first death. Yeah, with our first loss. We have time for one more game. Let's do that. Let's do. We can't move the P. Oh. Probably didn't want to do that. Probably want to move my. Want to move my pawn up one. Well, I could wait for him to move the pawn up before moving the queen out. Okay, that's an interesting move there. So he can take this pawn out. I'll move you out here. Let's see how this goes. Oh, you're gonna actually attack me? I'll take that. That's not a power move that you think it is. That's not missing something here. But they're gonna lose the bishop. Trade a knight for bishop is a win. That's actually a win for me, I think. Unless they wanted to get him out of the way for something else that's going to happen. Are we going to do the castle thing? Probably can move here and see what he does. Most likely he's gonna move his knight back. And I can take out his pawn. Oh, he did that. Okay. Okay. We can here or here. We can move you. Move you up here. Not sure how this is gonna help me, but they might move out their pawn to move me back. With the animation, it can take a while, yes. If you play at the highest difficulty setting, the game can definitely take a long time to beat. As the computer will sit there and try to think of the best possible move. So, I'm gonna move my pawn up. Let's do a pawn. I'm gonna take him out, that's fine. I'm gonna move this, or maybe it'll be, maybe that's not such a good idea. We can't move you there because they'll be able to dig me in. So you are gonna take me out, huh? Clear out the middle. Perfect. Well, let's see what happens with. That's a sneaky play, though. You're gonna force me to move my queen. I want to move my queen. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't take the bishop out because of I'm in check. Alright, move it here or here. I'm probably better move it here. Oh, I think I got my. I didn't have a choice. Ruined my plan! You ruined my plan. Now we're going to bring my rook up here and take out this pawn. No, I can't do that. I can move you here. You got my rook that can protect me if he decides to attack me. What? Oh, because of the knight. I couldn't see the board very well. I thought it would be a back one. So we need to undo that move. Yeah, perspective can definitely have an effect here. I can't move there either. how this is gonna go. It's probably not gonna go very well. I'm losing all my pawns. Losing all my pawns, and they have most of their pawns. No, we're not doing well here. I'm in check again. Oh, I just lost my queen. I think we want to back up a couple moves. Let's try. You know what? I probably should move my pawn up instead. Before I move my pawn up for him so he doesn't make that move. Now I'm gonna check again now. That's probably the move I want to make here. That's actually make a good move after it. Here, here, or here, or here. So what I can do is move here. I don't see a problem with that. They might just move the pawn up. Or they might move the bishop. In either case, I should be able to take out the knight, I think. Oh no, what about the knight? So nope. Should be able to take one of these units out if I move to the right place. Move here maybe? The knight can't get me. I'd be forced to move his knight. My guess is knight. You can move the knight here. Okay, he's moving the rook. Oh, he didn't move his knight because the bishop can take out the queen. Alright, could move you here. And well, I lose a few pieces here, I think. I'll probably end up taking this. He'll take me, and then I'll take him. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see what he did there. I see what he did there. Not falling for that trap. So if I move the bishop here, then pawn will take, and then I'll take him, and then the rook will come down. Ooh. If I move up here, he's just gonna go and take this pawn. Yeah, these knights are causing me all kinds of grief here. I'm gonna move the wolf over here. Got to prepare in case I decide that I wanna do something about this. So if I move up here, most likely this guy will come and take this. I go with my rook and take this. But it doesn't leave me in any better spot or not. Let's try it and see what happens. Let's see how this goes. He's gonna go after him. No, that can be a bad idea. Is it gonna be a bad idea? No, knight can't get me, I don't think. I move the bishop here. This should be okay, I think. Let's see how this goes. I think I got at least one of his big pieces off the board. But we'll see what he does here next turn. No, I won't because this bishop is guarded by both of these knights. Okay. Alright, they didn't win me anything. So, we'll move you up. Either the queen would take it, most likely not. The peon would take it. Let's try this. Well, actually, the rook might actually take it too. Let's move you up and see what happens. I can always undo it if don't like the outcome. In any case, this bishop's gonna be dead. Alright, you're just gonna go and take you out. Alright. So was not really expecting that move. I can take this peon out. And they'll be forced to move one of the rooks. Let's see any other move here. Let's do that. I don't care if he takes out this other peon. You have to move one of the rooks. I couldn't see him doing anything else other than moving the rook. You're not gonna move a rook? Oh, we can take out one of the rooks, I think. I mean, she can take out a bishop. But my king can potentially take out? No, because of this guy. think about this for a second. Queen comes and takes this guy. I'll be checkmate, I think. Move you here, I think. There'd be nowhere for me to move. I guess I can move here. We have 3 bishop. Let's move it here instead. Think twice about taking out my bishop. In check. I think that bishop can take out the knight without any problems. The queen can't get him. Alright, queen can't get you. And the knight can't get me, the bishop can't get me, the hooks can't get me. So yeah, that's I think we can take his knight off. Oh, I can't, because I put my king in check. Hey there, fans of Africa, welcome in. Oh no, I lost my queen. I don't think I had any other moves. I always forget about the knights. Let's go back. I don't know if I can. I can't move you there because I don't think I have any other moves. Other than moving the king. Yep. Not lose until you get checkmated. I can take. Still take it out with the peon instead. Look at some good animations here. Where the Sea King attack. And this will be the final game before we swap anyway, so I might as well play this to conclusion. We're gonna take this guy out, huh? Interesting. Oh, I can't attack him because it's night. And bow. Yeah. I'm in check. I think that's dead here. Checkmate. I'm gonna take out my bishop. I will take out your. Oh, you're not gonna take out the bishop. Interesting. For you to check my king. Only one square. I can't take him out. And checkmate. I get to watch the peon, or the pawn, take you out. Okay, yeah, we lost 2 games of chess. So, yep. Yeah, I see the animations, right? It's very rare you see a pawn take out a king. So that'll be it for Battle Chess. So I'm gonna take a like 15 to 20 minute break here and grab some food. And then we come back. We'll start up some Terraria, and we will play that for the rest of the night. Yeah, so that's some Battle Chess. So next Friday we'll probably swap it up and do some Duke Nukem 1. And then Friday evening, we will obviously do more Terraria. Kind of how we do that. And then the following week, we go back to Battle Chess. We'll play some of that. Yeah, that's great for you. Alright, let's go and go to the BRB screen, and I'll see you guys back here and after you. Let me turn off the music so it doesn't conflict with the videos that we play. And these videos that you'll be seeing will be games that we'll be streaming on this channel. So I gotta take care, and oh yeah, I got to mark my second death. I'll be back shortly.